Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, which is budgeting night, so let's get started. Tonight we're going to talk about what do you do if you forget something in your budget. I just had this happen to me. Let's get started. I have 7 tips for you, and I'll try to get through them quickly because this is the 4th take on this video, guys. Number 1, ask yourself if you can possibly wait on whatever item that you forgot in your budget. Example, and I've had this happen. Let's say you were pretending you wanted to go to an exhibit that was at the museum. We're going to say it was a little bit pricey, but it was something you wanted to see, and you wanted to go with a friend. And you're like, oh no, I didn't plan for it. Well, is that something you can wait on? Ask yourself that question. That's number 1. Number 2, do you have a stash of cash that is aside from your cash envelope, if you use cash envelope, by the way, or just a stash of cash in general that you have, that you might have $50, $75 in, that you can pull from for unexpected or extra expenses? I do now have this. It doesn't have tons of money in it, but you know what? Every little bit helps. Number 3. Can you cut back on anything else? Example, let's say you're invited to a wedding and you need a dress. Let's pretend you just generally don't wear dresses for anything. So you need a dress and you didn't plan for that in your budget because you forgot about the wedding. Well, could you cut back on something? Could you maybe cut back on groceries a little bit, or cut on anything else that month that you would normally buy in order to buy that dress? That would be number 3. Number 4, can you make some quick cash? Can you sell something on OfferUp? Can you get like a one-day side gig over at maybe on Craigslist or something, or find like a one-day job or babysit for the day? Do something where you make a little cash that day so you can purchase that item. That's number 4. Number 5, can you borrow the item? And I had a friend of mine borrow something from me once. She needed, I don't remember what it was. It was some clothes, and this has been a long time ago. That's why I don't remember it. I had some nicer clothes at the time, and she borrowed some things from me to wear to a function so she didn't have to purchase it. So can you borrow the item if there's something that you're in need of? That is number 5. Number 6, do you have a sinking fund for it? For example, if you need a special gift for somebody or something of that nature, do you have a sinking fund for whatever that item is that you forgot in your budget? That's number 6. And last but not least, number 7 is, can you take it from your emergency savings if it is something important? Could you do that? To me, going into our emergency savings is last resort. And saying all of this, guys, guess what I forgot in my budget this month? And when I tell you what it is, it's kind of embarrassing. I forgot that it was Thanksgiving this month for some random reason. November and December, I do spend more on food because I do more cooking and more baking and more entertaining. I host the cookie exchange, and I do cook and bake for people. I do it as gifts as well. Well, I do spend some more money. Guess what? I did not plan extra money in my budget for this like I should have. So what I'm going to do so that I don't go into my savings is I'm going to use, if I do go or start to run low in my cash envelope system, I will go to my stash of cash. But I won't go to that until I've used my cash envelope if I need to. I may not need to because last month I had $55 left over. But if we always may have something unexpected that comes up, right? It could happen to any of us. So it's good that we have a plan in place for all of us if that were to happen. I highly do recommend having a little stash of cash, even if it's just $50. Just even that little bit can really be a blessing, and it keeps us from going into our savings. What do you guys do when you forget something in the budget? I want to definitely hear your tips below. This is Money Mom signing off, and I love you. Bye-bye.